I'm calling from Houston, Texas. So for those that aren't familiar with you, can you tell me a little bit about yourself and how you got your start in the acting world?
Oh, yeah, definitely. So I actually started off being a model. So that's how it all began. I always wanted to be an actor, and then sort of I wasn't getting any callbacks or anything. I was pounding the pavement. I actually used to live in LA, and it was always like a no, no, or a nearly yes, and then a no. Then modeling found me. Then I ended up doing Playboy, and then eventually I went full circle. I ended up back in England, and then I started doing reality TV. It was like the natural sort of progression from
Yeah.
modern reality TV. And then after that, I started booking acting work, and I loved it. And then it just kind of stuck because I was always like sort of underestimated. Everyone thought I'd be rubbish, really, I think. And then when I started, I was okay. I was okay. So then that's how it began.
I would also assume that the transition from reality TV to like acting is not that much different. I've been on a few sets, and then I also have friends that have been in reality TV shows. A lot of it is acting as well. You have your marks, your cues, and things like that. Can you talk a little bit about that? Like, was it that big of a jump for you?
Oh no, absolutely. Reality TV to acting was not even nearly a jump. It's
Yeah.
just the same thing but a different genre. It's literally the same thing, and except for in reality TV, people get caught up in the drama like it really is happening now, then, and it's you.
Yeah.
Whereas you have characters to play and you play them, and it's the exact same thing. So really, it wasn't a jump at all. It was really easy. It was fun.
Yeah. And I also know that you studied acting. So like when you were studying acting, was it always the goal like to do all these things along the way, or was it just kind of things to keep you busy?
Oh my gosh, no, I always studied acting, and that's all I ever wanted to do. And it certainly wasn't the goal. It was genuinely just to keep me busy. And I just kept getting these other opportunities. So I sort of second guessed myself, like all actors do. And I was like, maybe I'm not meant to be an actor, maybe I'm meant to do this. And then you end up going down all different paths. But I think there's not one journey. So no one can tell you the right way or the wrong way. And no one should judge anyone because I'm doing all right. And I started off like in a bra and pants smiling at a camera.
Well, yeah, it really is a testament to like you never really know where you're going to end up. And just going through your social media a little bit, I think that part of the reason behind your success is how active and engaging you are with your fans or the people that do look like your content. So, do you think social media plays into a huge role as far as your career goes, or like what advice would you give as far as using social media as a platform?
Oh my gosh, absolutely. In this day and age, it's a massive tool and it should certainly be used to its advantage. And the reason why I reply is because I've been through the ringer and back. I know how hard it is. So I am really grateful for any sort of kind of support that rallies it up. So
Yeah.
any time to write to me, I always, even if it's just an emoji, I always thank them because I can't do this without them in this day and age.
Yeah.
You could be a great actor sat in your living room and no one knows about it. But then because of social media, it's obviously helped me a lot. And it's a great tool, so everyone should be using it. I mean, you don't have to stand there like I do. I'm a show off and I'm playful, but you can certainly promote yourself. Like I think it's a great tool to use.
Awesome. Yeah. So I want to jump into like I guess the films, just recently I watched Blood and Honey, and it was a lot of fun, because of this though, I immediately got excited for Bambi The Reckoning. I'm curious as to how you got involved with this project, how excited are you? Let's hear it from you.
Oh my goodness, I cannot even words cannot describe my excitement. Obviously, I've worked with Scott and Reese a lot. I've almost done like I think 23 films with them before. And I just love the way they work. They're so professional, and they work so hard. So the success of Blood and Honey is like a dream come true, and I'm really excited for them, and I'm really excited to like share this time with them. So when sort of like the message came through saying, "Hey, we're doing Bambi. Would you like to be a part of it?" I was like elated. It was just such a joy, and it's such an exciting time for them. I love working with them. I've made friends for a lifetime on those sets,
Yeah.
and it's just bliss. So I'm really excited about Bambi. You should be really excited about it, and I know the boys are. So it's there's just a buzz, there's an energy about it, and I'm so delighted to be part of it.
So when they reached out to you, like what was the initial response to the script? Like, did you have you read the script? Have you got your sides yet?
Oh no, I haven't fully read the script or got my side yet. Everything's really top secret right
Gotcha.
now because Winnie the Pooh is out in cinemas, and we all should be celebrating that. This is the next thing. So obviously, if scripts went out right now, you never know, and then people could just like get them out there, and then everything's ruined. So no, we don't have the script yet, but I've sat with Scott and we've discussed my character, and it's so exciting, and it's going to be really different. I'm going to play something really different to what everyone is used to, and
Yeah.
that's so beautiful. I love it.
So I did see that your character is listed as Fee. I know that you said, I everything is supposed to be under wraps, but is there anything you can say about Fee? Like other, like maybe that's, you know, okay to say.
What I can say about Fee, and genuinely, this is all I know because, like I said, everything is top secret.
Yeah.
Um, it's a big role. It's
Cool.
something that I would have as my breakthrough role.
Awesome.
And he is very, very different to how I am as a person. And it's certainly going to be challenging. But a lot of work is going into this film because I mean, Winnie the Pooh, it was just shot in a week on a low budget, so there's more budget and there's a lot more time. So it's a big, juicy, challenging role, and I'm really grateful. Like Scott sat with me, like I was on one of his other film sets, and he talked me through it, and I'm excited. I can't wait. I'm a bit nervous actually because I'm like, oh my gosh, how am I going to pull this off?
All good. As soon as I talked to a few of the actors that were on set for Winnie the Pooh, and they said as soon as they got on set, like there was just like a buzz in the air. Like you could feel that there was something special. They're no longer doing like a killer dinosaur film. Like, this is a childhood icon, so like, and I think you kind of touched on that a little bit. The buzz is already there for you guys.
Oh yeah, definitely. There's a magic on the set, and Scott and Lisa have created that because all the actors they have actors that they love, and we sort of all come together on these sets in rotation. Really depends on which one you land on. So we all know each other really well. We know how we respond to each other both on and off set. So that's
That's
already a magic. But when you're doing sort of a tale that's like a fairy tale, it steps it up a little bit. It's so much more fun. It's brilliant. It's brilliant.
Yeah, and then also considering Pooh did have a theatrical release, I would assume that Bambi's probably going to follow suit. Same with Peter Pan, once we get to that point. How awesome is that? Like you've been working on these, you said 20 films with these guys, and now their films are starting to be shown in theaters all over the world. Like what is that like?
It's just insane. It's absolutely incredible. But really, this is their moment.
Yeah,
And, I'm so happy to be, like I said, share this moment because think of how hard they've worked. They worked really, really hard and they've had no budgets and they've just still kept at it consistently. And
yeah.
then now, look, they just went one morning and he had gone viral. So obviously, this is like their moment. And it's just crazy. Even Scott, who works non-stop to try and make things happen, he was like, it's insane. But we're all excited. I can't believe it. It's
Awesome.
like something out of dream, just almost never happens.
Yeah. And I guess for those that are maybe on the fence about seeing like movies like Bambi or Pooh, you know, how would you pitch this to them? Like, how would you get them to maybe give it a chance?
Well, they should absolutely give it a chance because the reviews on Pooh have actually been really good to say there was so much sort of controversy about it. It's fun. Like I said, at the end of the day, we're screen queens. We're not there to like hold hands, bake pies, you know. We're
Yeah.
there to make you feel. And it's just a different take on someone else's reality. And you don't have to go watch it, but it's fun and you should, you know, and no one's trying to ruin anyone's childhood fantasy dream. That's still there for you. But if you like a bit of a shake up, you like it a bit spicy, then it's there. Fun.
Well,
You
excellent.
know, and really well as too. So why not?
Yeah, I agree. And and you mentioned that this is going to be a larger role for you. You do have multiple fun films, under your belt. So for those that maybe want to do a little homework, get ready for this release, what could you recommend them to start with? I know you got the what was it, The Killer Nutcracker recently, and then there's a lot of really fun films that you've been a part of. Is there any that stand out to you?
Yeah, no, absolutely. I think Croc did really well.
Yeah.
That was at Fright on at the cinema. I played Vanessa in that, and that was a lot of fun to film. Also, I know Jurassic Valley, which is Kingdom of Dinosaurs, has done really well, and that's been out in stores. So there's lots of them. So I usually in both of those actually I play it's all serious, but she's a bit of a glamour plus. In Bambi, you're going to see a big switch, a big change. Because I've played a lot of leads, a lot of supporting leads. There's a big change now. So this is like a really different role for him to cast me in. But it's challenging and I can't wait. But oh gosh, I know so much and I can tell you so little.
And that's okay.
But it's
What we'll do is once it comes out, we'll wrap back around and check in on you, make sure everything's going okay. Um, is there anything else you have lined up outside of Bambi that you can talk about?
Well, in England, I'm sort of on a bunch of reality TV, so I have a lot of that coming out, and I'm on a daytime television show here in the UK. It's kind of
Awesome.
like the British Ellen, so I'm on that, so that's just continuous. But yeah, I've randomly got a busy year, and I don't know how, but I am most excited for Bambi because I'm going to get to work with all my friends. I'm going to get to work with Scott and Reese again. And hopefully it does really well. The magic in the air, I can feel it. It's going to be really, really great.
Well, I do know people are excited for it. Here at CineDump, we let the doers know how they're doing, and you, Chrissy, are doing just fine. Thank you so much for your time. We'll catch up with you once the film comes out, and if there's anything I can do to help you, feel free to reach out as well. Where can the people
Oh,
find you?
oh no, thank you so much. You're so, so incredibly sweet. I love you very much. Thank you.
Excellent. Yeah, just where can the people find you? Where can they follow you on Instagram and things like that?
Oh yeah, my Insta handle is at Chrissie Wunna. Everything is at Chrissie Wunna. So literally, if you just Google it or just at Chrissie Wunna, anything, something somewhere will pop up.
Perfect. Excellent. Well, thank you so much for your time. We will see you when Bambi comes out.
Yeah, thank you so much. I love you.